Hello everybody, we are back for a new episode of the market review where we are going to analyze what happened during this week on the financial market and what we are going to look for next week. So let's get into it. Ready? So, the financial market. What did happen this week? Let's dive into it. So, first with Bitcoin. I prefer that because the S&P 500, the stock market is boring. I like crypto. Crypto are fun. So, let's talk about crypto, shall we? So, we had, of course, this massive correction where we had massive buy-in pressure and so on at this point. And so what we were, I don't remember actually what I was thinking last week, but yeah, we had this massive drop. So the beginning of this week was the 20th. So the 20th was this day here. So on the 20th, the market basically dropped during this week and then consolidated. But I think after 2 weeks, if the bull market is still in play, and I think it is, my guess is we have found a bottom right there, just here on the 21st. So yes, I think we can confidently say that the market is going to move higher, and for me, I think let's make some lines, some fun lines, because I think by mid-October or the end of October, let's make a second line like 31st of October. What I think is we are going to see new all-time high. This is my prediction. So we'll see. So that's a massive move. You see here we need to spend the next 3 to 4 weeks moving up, and not slightly up, massively up, in order to reach this point. But I think that's possible. That's possible because then we will have the months of November and December with tremendous amount of strength. Maybe I'm a little bit optimistic. Maybe we are going to slowly but surely work our no, I mean, I stand by that, because if we pass over this level of 53, I think the market is going to be insane. People are going to FOMO in and so on. But yes, so let's something there. Something I just thought last week, which is what are all the scenarios. So we have something I'm trying to implement is the way I'm analyzing the market, thinking about the different scenario, the different probability of each scenario, of each of them happening, and the risk reward for each of them. So let's dive into this. So the likelihood of the price moving lower, I think so. We can either move up there, down there, or sideways. Honestly, I think the risk reward to short right there is just the probability, I think, is low, and also I think the risk reward is low. So I mean, if we can go somewhere around 36, 34, it would be, I think, the really the maximum. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we are in a bear market and this is going to go much lower, but I don't think so. I don't think that's not very likely to happen. And so yes. So then we have, okay, on the upside, and I think if we are estimating that this is a range, right there, I think we have we have a 66% chance to actually at least getting back up to this level. So that's a good risk reward and with a high probability of happening, where if you take a trade right there, you can have a first target here. And so if you want to trade, of course, because if you want to just be in position for long-term holding and so on, I mean, this right there, it's a good opportunity to buy in, and you can either just buy in right now or wait or dollar cost average in case we are getting to see new lower price. But yeah, I mean, for me, I'm pretty bullish. I think yes, in this time frame we are going to see new all-time high. So where is the path on the path, the path tool? Here. So I think at least in the bare minimum we are going to go here. So my guess for this week is probably we are going to see some up. I think the market is going to go up this week. This is my guess. And we will test probably this level of 53 by the end of the week. This is, I think, the most likely scenario, because we have three scenarios. We can go up, down, or sideways. But we are at the bottom of the range if we go sideways. So the likelihood is we are going to go up to this level. Even if then we are going to drop lower. So I think this week we are likely to see some upward move. So let's look at Ethereum. So Ethereum is following pretty much what Bitcoin does currently, because if you are new to crypto, things are less correlated to Bitcoin when Bitcoin goes up. Altcoins tend to outperform Bitcoin and so on, and so the market is really pumping hard. Where when Bitcoin is dropping, everybody else is dropping also and following kind of what Bitcoin does, but it's also dropping faster. Ethereum is generally holding pretty well on the downside. It's follow pretty much what Bitcoin does, but still there is much more volatility and the downside is also higher. But anyway, I think also Ethereum is going to follow Bitcoin, and as well as ADA, which are the top three. So yeah, you see ADA has held pretty well. We did not close below this drop there. So overall, I'm pretty optimistic for the crypto market for this week. So we'll see. Gold. That's look ugly. So actually, I took a position. So I got stopped out here before the drop, but then I got in again and got stopped out again. Yeah, I didn't learn my lesson, but because I think maybe we are going to continue lower a little bit, but I think we are close to a bottom. I don't want to be left out from the next move up that is going to happen, because what I'm expecting is this big move up that we have seen was the first leg of the new bull market in gold. Then we had a correction, which lasts for now a year. Yes, almost a year. So I think, in my opinion, we have found the bottom in March, but this is a retest of the bottom, and so to check people out before moving higher. And so I want to be positioned for this new move higher. And so even if I get stopped out and I lose a few bucks and so on, because I know if I can catch those big moves, then I will make up for my losses. So I don't care if I get stopped out 10 or 20 times. Maybe not 20 times, because 20 times is going to be much. But I mean a few times. a few times. It doesn't matter as long as I'm positioned for the next move up. And same for silver. Silver look ugly, but I was stopped out here. I think at break even, and then when it reaches low here, I position myself. I almost get stopped out again, at the same time as with gold, but actually I didn't. So I'm still in position here. So we'll see. What I want to see is a big move up, and then a correction. And once the correction will happen with this big move up, I probably will take a bigger position, because currently I know what I'm doing is risky. I'm trying to catch bottom. So because this is risky, I'm doing it with a very low position size. And so what I want to do is then catch the move up, and once I have a correction and we have seen already significant move on the upside, okay, then I will know the move is getting into the right direction. I can double my position or triple it, but because I will have start lower, my average entry would be a little bit lower. So this is what I'm looking for. And let's finish by S&P, but truly I don't like this market, because what I'm seeing here is just there is the market is supported by the Fed. There is no fundamentals. People are getting scared and scared. What I see is every time we get a red candle, people are freaking out, and so people are not confident in the stock market. They have seen it just rise tremendously during since the coronavirus sell-off, and so yes. But anyway, so it sell off pretty hard here, but I think the maybe the Fed starting buy stock. I don't know, but yeah, pretty heavy. So we'll see. I don't think the stock market is going to fall anytime soon. Yeah, I think it's going to continue at least 6 months to 1 year, but I mean, the issue is when I see the graph, I say, okay, maybe that can continue, maybe that can continue. Actually, the odds, there is just too much uncertainty for me to take position. But what's really just painful to watch is how the economy is getting bad just to support the stock market. They are printing trillions of dollars just to support, yes, the stock market, so people don't get scared. But they are inflating the money supply. They are just destroying their economy. So that's why I don't want to look at the S&P, because it remembers that, and I think that's just an awful thing to watch. Anyway, so I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoy. I hope it makes sense, and remember that this is not financial advice. This is just my take on the market. What is going to happen? I don't know what is going to happen. But if you want to trade. If you want to invest, but do your own research. Don't listen just to me. I'm just a random guy on the internet. So anyway, thanks you for watching, and I see you next time.